Hello everyone and welcome again to Vedic Astrology. This week we are looking at the weekly reading Tarot and Patra for September 2nd to September 8th, 2021. Join me for a brighter day with Vedic Astrology to guide you over the sea of life. A gentle reminder to visit my website zidamastrology.com, where you would find your Patra reading reports, your Kundali, as we say, the tarot spreads, the runes, the chakras, crystals. Sign up, subscribe and share. Okay, the Kundali for the week beginning September 1st shows that Venus and Mercury are still in Virgo. Sun and Mars are still in Leo. The Ascendant sits with Sun and Mars. And all other planets, with the exception of Moon, obviously, have not yet shifted. So that, what does it mean for Venus and Mercury? Mercury is very comfortable here. Mercury is in his own home. Sun is in his own home. Mars is going to be supportive or get support from Sun, and depending on the strength of these planets, they will affect you differently. What I would like to highlight though is Venus. Venus will be moving into his own home in Libra around the 5th of the month, and from the 2nd to the 8th of September, you will find that Venus is a Vargotama. Venus is in a nakshatra that will give extra blessings and extra good things, so that you would find some kind of relief in this week from Venus, in that you can enjoy the luxuries, you can enjoy the pleasures, you can have entertainment, whatever form it takes for you, so that there is some, stress relief that is happening in the first week of September, with Venus moving into his own sign of Libra around the 5th. And we have the moon in Gemini, and the moon in Gemini is really a dual sign, which shows an airy sign too, which gives you an idea that your mental thoughts can be shifting quickly. It can be shifting from day to day, and once moon moves into Cancer, he will be in his own home, so again moon will be comfortable. So there again you get some kind of mental relief in the first week from the placement of the planets. You still have Rahu and Ketu in their signs in Taurus and Scorpio. Saturn and Jupiter remains in Capricorn and Aquarius, and these two signs and Pluto are all retrograde until October of this year, so that you still have the time before October to deal with some issues, redo, rethink, regenerate ideas, and understand that you have a second chance. So take that in mind with the placement of Venus for this week, and see what you can do for yourself and for others around you in terms of your dharmic responsibility, your moral responsibility. Because even though we have pleasures in this bad time now in this first week, we must not forget our neighbors and our communities in this time. Okay, what is going to be your guidance this week through the tarot spread and the cards that are giving us energies and, telling us about our inner selves, which is what we start off with the chakra wisdom. And complacency is just jumping out at me today. Complacency is aligned to the root chakra, the Muladhara chakra. And this is energy, is all about our inner self. What do we need stabilized? Or are we stabilized in our inner energies, that our chakras are not blocked, so that we can, deal with our basics, deal with the root? And let us see what is the planet or graha that will support or not support complacency. And that graha is Pluto, the god of the underworld, the god that has some kind of obsession and control. And my goodness. Okay, let us look at the element. What is the element that will support us, will take us through for this week? And that element is air. So that means that our complacency and the god of the underworld, Pluto, can take us either which way. It's a choice. It seems to be a choice this week, where the air will carry us where we choose, or if we turn our backs on the wind, if it will buffet us and we will hold steady. What do we do this week with complacency, Pluto, and the air? Let us look at the Bhava now. The Bhava is the 7th Bhava. The Bhava, or the house of relationships, love, spouse, partner, business, trade, commerce. Very interesting. So that is there some business deal or some partnership that we are looking to form this week, or let go of, put it on the wind and move away from it, or hold on to it with our backs to the wind? We don't know. Let us see what is going to be happening with the rest of the spread. And right now the choice of deity is being selected, and let us see what that deity is. It seems to be 2 cards. Okay, let me just deal with this. Okay, the card is the Kamadeva, the god of love, Kamadeva. And we've just dealt with Venus in terms of, the pleasures that he is going to give us this week, and the little entertainment that we might, have amid all this COVID-19 and stress and strain of whether to take a vaccine or not to take a vaccine. But the choice is always yours, and Kamadeva is telling us view it with love and understanding. And he is all about procreation, sexual interaction, union, and love. Always love. The spread that I'm going to use for this week is a 9-card spread, because as I've always indicated, I don't like to do routine, because with routine you bring boredom, so that to stay active and as you get older, to have the brain kick into gear, you just do things differently. Don't get into a routine and into a rut. So I'm dealing with a 9-card spread, and the first card is the 8 of Wands. The 8 of Wands. We have the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles. Here we have the High Priestess, High Priestess, 2 of Wands. So there seems to be a theme here with wands, action. The King of Swords, air, it can go either which way. The 8 of Pentacles. Is there a team now with Pentacles and Wands? My goodness. The 6 of Wands. So there does seem to be a team. The Page of Wands. Wands and Pentacles. Action and resources. The Hanged Man. The Hanged Man. So there seems to be a team of action and resources with Pentacles and Wands. And let us analyze and see where this goes for us, beginning September 2nd to September 8, 2021. Okay, the first energy card that I'm going to look at is the deity Kamadeva, the god of love. And this card speaks about love and about unity, and it's all about, may not be Venus, but Venus is part of that circle of love, and it's a freedom from desire and success in love and romance. It's the ability to amuse yourself and to make people laugh. because that is what love is all about. It's about, others. It's about you thinking about others and not being selfish. And I always indicate with these cards, with the alignment of Vedic astrology and tarot, that it has its roots in, I mean, many years ago, where the Ganji for cards were a depiction of Vishnu's life and the mythologies that were surrounding him. So these cards, evolved and eventually became tarot, and that alignment gives us that support and that enabling energies that come through with tarot and Vedic astrology. And Kamadeva this week is telling us, do this with love. Understand that there are energies that support us, that we might go through hard times in the beginning or in the coming months and years, but there is always a breather. Take a breather, because love is there, the God of love is here, and he is going to shine his light upon you this week. While the God of love is here, Pluto is also here for this week. And Pluto is a planet where there's a need for control, and you have an obsession with something. So is it that you have an obsession with your partner, with your business, with your work? What is your obsession? It's a power struggle. So what is the power struggle? Is the power struggle between um, love and material resources, or is it a struggle between you and your inner self and your conscience? What is the struggle? Where is that power struggle coming from? At the end of the day, is it a do or die situation that you must get to the heart of something? What is that Pluto energy for you this week? Where is the struggle for you this week? We just spoke about struggle, where you want to get to the heart of the matter, where there's a do or die, and then we have complacency. So that's really an opposite, isn't it? Because here you want to have a control and obsession, and then you are complacent. What are you complacent about? Are you complacent about the struggle or the outcome? Are you complacent about your inner strength or the weakness of others? Complacency is the Muladhara chakra alignment, the root, the base, the foundation, what we build ourselves upon. So is it that we are complacent, that we have the power to struggle, or that we have the power and the strength to bring fruition to an obsession? That our need for control is what we deem routine. Is that what we are complacent about? So that what do we need to do this week for us to understand where that complacency lies? And at the end of the day, we've dealt with love, we've dealt with Pluto. So where is that coming from? Where is that complacency coming from? Because love is not complacent. Love is an up and down issue that can go either which way. Pluto is obsession, control. So where is this complacency coming from? Is it our inner self, or is it from our competence? Is it from our innate strength? Where is this complacency coming from? Or is it a warning to us that we may become complacent through our obsession and need for control, that we will think that is the norm and that is how we should behave? What is this complacency for you? The element of air tells us that complacency, obsession, and love can go either which way. As the wind blows, it can blow us in many directions. There are 8 directions that we can go in with air, and at the end of the day, I always say to you, and the cards always show you, that it is a choice. What is the choice that we are going to make that air will take us to? Is air going to take us forward, or is air going to push us back, or is air going to surround us to keep us in place? what is air going to do for us? And you know that the analogy here, it would be the Trimurti of Hinduism, in terms of Lord Brahma, Lord Vishnu, and Lord Shiva, in terms of creation, sustenance, maintenance, and destruction. So what is the choice? Where are we going to allow air to take us? Where is this complacency going to take us? Where is our obsession going to take us? Where is love going to take us, and our desire for release? Where is the air going to take us, and how are we going to treat with the air for this week? The choice is always yours. The seventh house, or the seventh bhava in Vedic astrology, tells us that, it deals with our partners. It deals with a fair deal relationships. At the end of the day, it's diplomatic relations that we need to have. And with those diplomatic relations, whether it's in business or with your marriage or your spouse or your partner, you need balance, you need cooperation. So how do we do that? How do we do that? Because we have complacency this week, we have air, we have love, and we have obsession. And the messages here are so clear, because obsession and control is totally opposite to love. Complacency is totally opposite to Pluto. So with those energies surrounding us, how do we gain balance? We use love to gain balance. We use love to gain balance, and that is what these energies are telling us. Let the wind surround us and keep us in love for this week, because we need to get that cooperation and that balance from all these energies to come up with a solution for this week, for us to maintain our assets, maintain our emotions, maintain our stance in life and our belief, so that we need to get that balance with all the energies surrounding us. And let the wind buffet you this week. Don't let it be at your back to push you forward, or someplace where you do not want to go, and don't allow it to push you back, to take a step backward. Maintain your stance through balance, through cooperation. Give yourself a breather for this week and enjoy. The tarot spread for this week starts off with the Eight of Wands. And the Eight of Wands is telling us that there's going to be a lot of activity. It will be raining activity, as it will, for this week. And that activity surrounds and points to our wishes and desires, where our wishes and desires from the past are going to be realized. The outcome for this week would be the realization of our wishes and desires. We have done the work, we have taken the action, and now the leaves are sprouting. It has just started to sprout, and it's coming at us not in a uniform way, because you recognize that the wands all have different lengths that we are seeing. Even though there's balance between each of the wand, that there's a space that seems to be equitable, so that it's not going to come to us in a rush, but it's going to come to us steadily and truly and quickly, and as it grows, it's going to come to us. So those are the wishes and desires of the past coming to us, or being the foundation for us to have that realization and outcome for this week. The Ace of Pentacles for this reading tells us about the new opportunities. That this is a period of profitable new opportunities and prosperous activities, where the rewards are going to come to us. So that the Eight of Wands was built on our wishes and desires, on our work. And now the rewards are coming to us in the present through the Ace of Pentacles for us to enjoy and hold on to. So things are looking up for us this week, and let's take that breather and enjoy. The High Priestess in the future tells us that there will be secrets. There will be secrets, and that while we might have the rewards and the enjoyment from the past into the present, the future still holds secrets, and there are things that we do not know, so that probably we should not become complacent. We should not become complacent by looking into the future and thinking that, okay, our past has worked for us, our present is here giving us the rewards of our past actions. Let us just be complacent about the future. And that is probably what the high priestess is telling us to, look at and do not become complacent. And the two of wands here in the position of our vice, or the weakness that we suffer, tells us that we are between past accomplishments and future goals, and it's time to pause and consider future ventures. So this is what the complacency is dealing with the energies this week. Let us not obsess about our past actions and rewards. Let us think about the future, because the future is there to come for us. We are in the present, yes, but we have the future to step into. And the two of wands tells us that we have choices. The earth is out there for us to explore. The beach is there for us to walk upon. We are standing on the precipice now of choice and change. We have done the hard work. It is in the back of us. We are standing on the solid foundation. We are looking down at our choices. The world is open to us. So that let us not be complacent about the future. Let us not be obsessive about our past and present. Let us understand that we have to view our future in the respect of our choices that we can make. I just love it when the cards tell a full story, and the King of Swords here is aligning itself to the 7th bhava, which we have as the energy and the focus. And the King of Swords is telling us, that we need to make harmonious decisions. We need to focus on cooperation and balance and partnership. We need to enjoy friendship and beauty. So the King of Swords here is telling us we have to achieve that balance and cooperation that the 7th house wants us to achieve. And we have to do it through our enjoyment of friendships and love. Kamadeva is there for us with the energy. So Kamadeva, the 7th house, and the King of Swords are all giving us the same message. The 8 of Pentacles here is showing us that yes, we have resources, but we must continue the hard work. And this is about our future. That yes, we have the resources now based on our past hard work, but we have to continue the hard work to maintain and sustain those resources that come through with the 8 of Pentacles. We have to keep up the efforts to maintain the best results. This is what the 8 of Pentacles is telling us. Look to your future and continue the hard work. The 6 of Pentacles continue the theme of resources, and it is here telling us that we must be generous with our resources. And you see the scales that are being held in the hand of the hooded figure there, the cloaked figure. It's telling us to share our resources. Be generous. Keep that balance in our life that yes, we have, but we need to have that moral responsibility to society and the community to also give. The balance here is that what you have, you can share. You can receive all that you need from unexpected resources by you taking this kind of action, by you making this choice. So the 6 of Pentacles is all about being open to receive and being generous with what you have. The Page of Wands, like the Two of Wands, tells you that you are looking beyond where you are right now. You are in the present, the past is behind you, you are looking to the future. You are looking to new journeys, you are looking to freedom. You know, you are looking for a trip abroad, and abundance can come to you from these new opportunities. Remember, the Ace of Pentacles is a period of profitable new opportunities. So this is where on your journeys you can get these new opportunities or see these new opportunities, and you should embrace it, because opportunities brings transformation and change, you know, so that the Page of Wands is bringing that message for you this week, to take the new opportunities and run with it. Go on that journey. Be adventurous. The Hanged Man is telling you, you know, at the end of the day, you need to surrender to what is the divine intervention. You need to surrender and let go of the struggles to gain peace of mind. You are hanging there by your own efforts. You are putting yourself in this position and you are relaxed in the position. Don't become complacent, but you have to let go. You have to let go of certain things to be generous, to gain that freedom, to have the new opportunities, while keeping at the back of your mind there will always be secrets, and that you must work hard to get what you want. This is the message of the Hanged Man. And you know, at the end of the day, it's all telling us the story that our past actions bring our present situation, and our mental thoughts and present actions will take us into the future. And if it is that there are people surrounding us and obsessed with us and controlling, and they want to bring love to us, then we need to be generous. We need to accept that while there may be secrets, we are also making harmonious decisions to gain successful accomplishments, so that the story of the cards align itself to the Kundali for the week beginning September 2nd to the 8th, and we need to look at that story and work with it for this week. And the cards for this week tells us that, you know, this is our past. Our past here gives us the hard work, the new opportunities, and the generosity, so that we have been hardworking, we have looked at the new opportunities, we have been generous. And that is bringing about our new opportunities, our harmonious decisions, and our new adventures and journeys in this week. And the future that will throw out for us is that there will be secrets, and that we don't have all the answers, but we need to continue working hard, to continue building our resources, and we need to take a balance, cooperate with not only ourselves but with others, so that we can continue to grow and be the best that we can be for ourselves and for others. Our responsibility, both dharmic and moral, are laid out here in the cards for us to see and understand and observe and intake the messages from the divine. And you know, we come back to the Kundali of September 2nd to the 8th, and Pluto here is in Uttara Ashada Nakshatra. And remember, Pluto is the card that we had with the energies in terms of the Graha. And Uttara Ashada is called the universal star. You know, the Vishvadevas is the deity for this star, and it is also the star of the later victory, where once we gain victory, nobody can take it away from us. It's invincible. And Pluto gives us that chance to have that victory this week. He gives us that chance to be righteous and strong with willpower, to have that unchallenged victory for this week. And the cards all spoke about new opportunities and having abundance, you know. So let us look at Pluto in a positive respect, that probably our obsession and our control in the past has given us the new opportunities and abundance. And he is sitting in Uttara Shada, you know, where we have skilled teamwork, where we are not afraid of confrontations. We are confident and certain of ourselves. And being retrograde gives us a chance to build on that, to build on that for this week so that we can have our ambition fulfilled, our successes realized, our confidence restored. So Pluto in retrograde gives us that opportunity for this week. We have come to that point again this week where Bhagwan's blessings have allowed me to be with you and share with you and give you an insight through his knowledge and divine intervention in my life, the words and thoughts that may impact us for this week beginning September 2nd to the 8th. With God's blessings, I ask that you look at the message and understand how you have to operate or not operate this week. Thank you for staying to the end of the video with me. Thank you for liking, subscribing. I ask that you sign up and share. With God's blessings, I'll see you next time. Bye.